Hey everyone, welcome back to the Calm and Happy Gut. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic that many of you have asked about, and that is falling asleep while listening to a hypnosis audio session. Is it still effective? Do you still get the benefits? Well, stick around because we're about to explore the world of hypnosis, its power, and whether drifting off to sleep while listening will help you achieve the results that you want. So, what exactly is hypnosis? Well, it's not mystical and it's not woo woo and it's not mind control, despite what you may have seen in the movies. Hypnosis is, in fact, a very normal and a very natural state for our minds to go into. And it's best described as a state of focused attention and heightened suggestibility. This means that in the state of hypnosis, you feel able to accept suggestions that I give to you more easily or more deeply than normal. So, what do I mean by a suggestion? Well, a suggestion is really an invitation for you to experience the world in a different way. For example, I can ask you to imagine that you are gently being covered by a calming blanket of relaxation, and you'll find that you'll be able to do this much more easily when you're in hypnosis. So, the real power of hypnosis lies in the power of suggestion. And what you're doing with hypnotic suggestions is bringing them to life in the theatre of your imagination. You are taking the words that I give to you and imagining that what is being suggested is actually happening for you or to you. You take the script and you make it come alive in yourself. And the more you work with therapeutic suggestions, you'll start to find that some images become more and more vibrant in your mind. So you might start to find that the image of a river flowing smoothly and easy along inside of you becomes more and more real inside of your mind. So now let's come back to the question of falling asleep. Because for suggestions to be the most effective, you need to be awake and you need to be engaging with them. Imagining bringing those suggestions to life in your mind, vividly experiencing the positive changes as if they're happening right now. In fact, the more you involve yourself in the inner journey, the better it will work for you. This is because hypnosis is something you do rather than something happening to you. So, can you still benefit if you're falling asleep during a hypnosis session? Well, the jury is still out on this one, and there isn't an overall consensus. But what we do know is that your subconscious mind is very powerful and it is always listening. So, positive affirmations and statements during a session, even if you're asleep, can positively influence your subconscious. But remember, for suggestions to truly take root and to really get the most therapeutic benefit from them, active engagement is key. So, we need to be finding that sweet spot between relaxation and mental engagement. So, what do you do if you find that you're falling asleep during hypnosis? Well, if you're falling asleep every time you're listening, then that's most likely a sign that you're short of sleep and probably need to sleep more. If you're sleep deprived, your brain will tend to reclaim sleep whenever it can. But there are certain things that you can do to help stay out of sleep. Firstly, you can try sitting upright on a less comfortable chair. And secondly, you can experiment with listening at different times during the day when you're not naturally sleepy. Now, if you're intrigued by the benefits of hypnosis for IBS and you want to experience a session, then check out this next video. And as always, if you have questions or comments, drop them down below, and I will see you next time.